What's up, guys? Mr. Lee Redmond here. Check out that news story. That's right, guys. We have won the Liverpool County Premier League we've won the league in our third season. We will be promoted to level 10 or the County Division 1s, I think it is. Is that what it's called? Yep, County League Division 1s next season. So hopefully we've got a good chance there and see where it goes. And we did have a very good end of season, to be fair, guys. We'll go straight into it. We won our first game away 2-1 at Steele. Andy Haskins in the second minute put us 1-0 up, but Tim Brett did equalise in the 41st minute. Joe Cossie put us back in front after scoring through his own net in the 54th minute to give us the win and start off a good section. 13 shots to 12 in their favour. They had 5 on target to my 3, and I had 53% possession. We then lost 2-0 South Cheshire to United. Ken Martin in the 9th minute and Rob Bowe in the 44th, giving them the 2-0 lead before half time, which they held on to take the 3 points. 7 shots to 5 in their favour. They had 3 on target to my 3 as well. It's 58% possession. We then backed that up. We came back with a 2-0 win at home to Oakford United. Dan Dean in the 63rd minute put us 1-0 up. There were just 10 minutes to go. Daly Ruffalo made it 2. Roy Holbert did get sent off to unfortunately put a bit of a downside on the game, but with 2 minutes to go it didn't really matter too much. We both had 7 shots each. I had 3 on target to their 1, and they did have 55% possession. We then won 1-0 at Calvert and Hatch. A Clark Acres penalty in the 18th minute with the only goal of the game to give us 2 wins in a row. 13 shots to 4 in my favour. I had 6 on target to their 1, and they had 52% possession. We unfortunately did lose 3-2 at home to Middlewich. Billy Dowling put them 1 up in the 7th minute. Callum May did make it 2-0 just 6 minutes later. Roy Holbert did give us a chance by pulling 1 back just before half time, and that was 5 minutes after Jermaine Hamilton was injured. Unfortunately, in the second half, Brad Holm did put them 3-1 up 6 minutes after the hour mark. We did pull 1 back 8 minutes later through Holbert again, but we unfortunately were unable to get an equaliser. 10 shots to 7 in their favour. They had 5 on target to my 4, and we had 50% possession each. We then drew 2-2 at home to Roadheath Social Club. Jermaine Hamilton put us 1-0 up in the 34th minute. And we were 1-0 up just before we were 1-0 up at half time, sorry. Sam Ludlam did pull Roadheath level in the 47th minute. Ollie Baker was injured for me in the 58th, and surprise, they scored 3 minutes later to go 2-1 up. However, Sam Twain pulled us level just 7 minutes later, and we ended up drawing 2-2 and taking a point. And it was a very important point. It was 10 shots to 2 in my favour. I had 2 on target to their 1, and I had 53% possession. We then backed that with a 2-0 win at home to Corfe Mullen United. Jermaine Hamilton was injured in the 11th minute, and Leon Eckersley in the 16th minute as well. But surprisingly, Clark Acres actually puts 1-0 up just 5 minutes after Eckersley was injured. So it's nice to go my way for once. And then Ryan Wilsmer did finish off with just 3 minutes to go to give us a 2-0 win. 7 shots to 6 in their favour. We had 2 each on target, and they had 51% possession. We then made it to 2 wins out of 2 by winning 1-0 at Buckhurst Hill, getting revenge for the 5-1 mauling we had at home. Daly Ruffwell with just 17 minutes to go, giving us the 2nd win in a row. 5 shots to 4 in their favour. We both had 1 each on target. Thankfully I made mine count, and I had 51% possession. We then made it 3 out of 3. Newby Flores with a goal with our 3rd victims in a row. Glenn Stant put us 1-0 up in the 4th minute, and we held out for the rest of the game to make it 3 out of 3. 4 shots to 3 in my favour. I had 2 on target to their none, and they had 52% possession. And then we wrapped up the season and the title thanks to Leon Eckersley's goal 22 minutes from time at home to the Mayon Baker Club, and we held on to take the title and to make it 4 wins out of 4. It's 10 shots to 5 in my favour. I had 2 on target to their none, and they had 52% possession. So we did end the season 5 games unbeaten. We did top the table 53 points, 2 clear of Sturminster Marshall and 3 clear of Redheath Social Club. So that was a very important draw against them, to be fair. Kingston Lacey did muck up a little bit to excuse me guys, to miss out on promotion at the end of the season. But thankfully we are now out of level 11 and onto pastures new. Not only do we have an FA Cup games again, but we also have the FA Vase as well. So hopefully a bit of cash there to boost us. We have got only Roy Holbert in the average rating, 7.8, and that's about it really. My leading goal scorers were joint actually. Daly Rothwell and Jake Fashini had 6 each. We then had Clark Akers, my right back I believe it is, who had 4 goals of his own there. It's quite interesting. Finance wise we are doing pretty well, just under $500,000 in the bank, and we will be with 730,000 at the end of the season. I don't think there's money contracts at level 10. I'm not quite sure where they will come into effect, to be quite honest. So I need to get quite a bit of money before that comes in, so I don't waste it all. So that's gone pretty well. So something I will show you guys as well actually. Gonna have to go back down. Oops, too far. Where am I going? Bit further. There we go. So we won there. Got a thanks from the fans. They're delighted. Clinched the title. Given $4,000 for finishing top. But this is the bit that gets a little weird when I find it. We avoided taxpayer. We've got 2 new sponsors. But we've had planning permission blocked for a stadium. So I don't actually think we play anywhere at the moment. So hopefully we can get something in so we can actually get a stadium for once. We've also had our facilities downgraded. Training facilities have been affected by the advancements in footballing world, and we've also had our youth category rating dropped, which I thought was a little weird because the youth category went up from 4 to 3 at the end of the last season. I've now been promoted and it's gone down to 4, so hopefully we can have a look at it. I may not have brought in many youth players, to be fair. I think that's possibly something that's got to do with it. So hopefully we can improve on that next season. But it's great to finally get promoted. Harold Woods are now finally into level 10. Not quite sure what division we will actually be in next year, to be quite honest. It would be nice to... I don't even know, because I'm not even too sure what it would be for Essex, to be fair. But we'll have to wait and see on that. The one of the teams from last year got promoted. There we go. Hannekin's Farm have been promoted again. Unfortunately, they really shouldn't have been because Howard Hill should have won it on goal difference, but Hannekin's have gone in front. I think it's on actually alphabetical order instead of goal difference, as you can see there as well. -8 to +2. But that is it for this episode, guys. Leave some likes, leave some comments, subscribe. I would say smash the crap out of that like button for us getting promoted from level 11. Hopefully we can have a decent season in level 10, see what we do. But until then, guys, as always, take it steady.